Oh, you want
I'll just wait till that jumps on. Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight. Wow. You know, you would think if you were with a company for 7 years, like Terry, myself, and so many others, and we just kind of be like, you know, we're with that company. But I mean, I'm telling you, every single day I just get way the excitement just keeps going and going, and I just don't even know how to express it, and the emotion. And then you hear the stories like Kevin Dugay on the way home helping that little girl, and just, you know, all the people we helped there just happened to be veterans and disabled people, conventions, and you know, we all touched different people's lives, and we all came together, and you know, we had all this positivity, and you know, and then, you know, it was just wow, off the charts, and I'm sure everyone will agree. And wow, it's just, we're in the right place, the right time, and man,
well,
can't wait for September.
Paul, it's really exciting, and I just want to pass on my thanks and my gratitude to everyone for jumping on tonight and hearing a little bit from not only just you and I, but some of our teammates we're going to call upon here to give us their feedback and their thoughts on this event. But you know, we've been with this company, and not too many people get the opportunity to be a founder twice. And you and I and a number of people got an opportunity to be a founder twice with this company. And you know, the journey that this company's taken, the ups and downs, the changes, some good, some bad, some we agree with, some we don't agree with. But this weekend, Saturday, this North American launch event, to prove to us that we have something that's absolutely extraordinary, was proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. To see the people that are joining us, that are joining our company, that see the economic opportunity here, to go worldwide and to have a company that is beyond second to none, was really proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Wouldn't you agree, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I just see the people jumping on here, and it just like people just keep coming on, and you know, we just have such an amazing opportunity ahead of us, and I can't say anything more. And I'm really excited to hear from everybody that's going to tell us what they felt about this event tonight, because and another thing, guys, don't worry, we're going to go over the whole the founders kit, and we'll explain that and explain what it's all about and all those things. I know there's a lot of questions about that. So,
well, the other thing is too, is that, Paul, you know, it was really exciting to be able to sit with some incredible long-time network marketers that have made 7 figures on a constant basis that are now with our company. Was just mind-blowing. And the gist of what I, you know, sort of deemed out of our conversations was the fact that this company has the potential of being the biggest network marketing company in the world. Now, that's a pretty powerful statement. And when you see the economic opportunity that we have with this product, the growth that we will have with the new patches that are coming on, you know, these people that have got this kind of experience, they don't move unless they do their due diligence. They don't move unless they look at a company and truly dissect it and see what the benefits are to the human race, but what the economic opportunity is to themselves and their families. And legacy was one of the huge things that was spoken about, was the fact that, you know, this is a legacy company, and we can build this today for our families for years and years to come. And to hear Jay say that, you know, he will not be selling this company ever, because it's not his company to sell. It's all of ours. It's all of our companies. And so that was really exciting to see and talk with some of those amazing leaders, you know, like Angel Lee and like Eva and, you know, Troy Curl and some of these amazing people that are coming on board. Really grounded to me the fact that we are in the right place. And there's still lots of work to do, but to see the enthusiasm and to see that these leaders and the other leaders that are coming on is pretty exciting. And for me, what was your takeaway with speaking with some of the leaders?
Just crazy guys. Just realize that, like Terry said, the guys like this do not come over, whoever it is. They don't just move. They don't just, and what we have to do is embrace it. We have to say, oh my gosh. And I know it's change but it's exciting change, because here we are, we made all these inroads over the last 7 years, and the stage is set, and these people are coming. And there's also networkers with 30 and 40 plus years of network marketing experience that were retired, and they came out of retirement to do this. So if that, like, some of these, they don't even need the money, but they cannot believe what this does. And that is just, they just see how attractive the packaging and how the logo, and just all the powerful solutions that we have. And you have to make yourself present. You have to be out there, because there's other network marketing companies where they go and change the formula, and the company's just going sideways, and they're looking for alternatives. And then they're going to see our company and they're going to be attracted to it. So the more of these big leaders that come here, we're now going to be a brand, and we will, and mark my words, be $1 billion company, hands down.
I haven't been more firmly believing in that as I was the day I had my butt in that chair at that event, and to feel the electricity and to feel the professionalism, and to really, Paul, I think it was so amazing and so incredible that Jay edified like crazy the people that had been in the company from the beginning, and the grassroots people that paved the foundation and paved the way to get to where we are today. I mean, the iteration of what we have now compared to what we started with 7 years ago, come June 18th, is beyond what we could have ever imagined. The leaders talking about the simplicity of the product, the effectiveness, the user rate, the studies that are coming and continuing to come, the FDA registration acknowledgement, the contest, where the company has come in 7 years, the amount of customers, over 6 million with, our original iteration being socks, insoles, and shapewear, and to where we are having well over 1 million customers already since January in the patches. They said they've never seen action like this. And the other thing that was really intrigued me, Paul, from these leaders at this launch event was the ease of how it is to do this business, how they've made it so easy for this company that, with the comp plan, they've never seen, a lot of people question about the comp plan and don't necessarily understand the comp plan. And when you hear leaders that, get the comp plan, that have been around binaries, been around unilevels, been a lot around hybrid comp plans, and they see the lucrativeness of this comp plan for those that apply themselves and those that work at it, was really encouraging for me to hear. I mean, I heard the one gentleman say, seriously, $1,300 a year to operate your business, and really it's break even after your first 3 people join. It's if you did nothing else and you just did a smart chip and 3 people did a smart chip, you actually will profit $10 to $15 a year if you did nothing. They said it's unheard of in this industry. It's unheard of. And so to see these people that are looking at this now, and I want to encourage everybody on here, those of you that have been around for a while, hang in there. Don't let go of the rope. That's all I can say. Just don't let go of the rope, because, man, we got some exciting stuff coming forward. And to realize that, and to understand that is the first step. That's the first step. To engage and understand that you bought a business, and if you want to engage in that business and make some money, we've got a roadmap. We've got a roadmap now that is second to none. And to hear big leaders that have been in this industry a long time reiterate that is just so confirming. Now, they didn't deny also some of the issues we're having from a corporate standpoint and from an operations standpoint. But they said all that stuff will be fixed. And that's exciting to hear, that these big time leaders are going to really help Jay and help corporate focus on and target some of the issues that we have, with regarding customer service and so on. So those are all being looked after, but they don't happen overnight, and they're trying to contain growth and get things set up and into place. So, but trust me, friends, at this meeting, in this launch, we found out this stuff, and these leaders are adamant about getting the house in order, so to speak. And then they said, when this house is tidied up a little bit, they said this acceleration, this company will be absolutely mind-boggling. So that was exciting for me, Paul. That was really, really, really encouraging. And maybe we could hear from a few people that were there and hear what their thoughts were.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say one thing was what I took from it was what I loved was, how Angel Lee was just so, his heart was on his sleeve. It was emotional. It was, going from like nothing to being immigrants to coming in and just like, boom, just seeing success. And, you have Eva where she gets up and she says, everybody, the comp plan, this and that. And hey, what I'm seeing going on here, I trust it. I trust the product. I trust Jay. I trust that I'm being paid what I'm supposed to being paid. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to go out and build a business. And then you have Troy Curl, who's like, guys, my mistake was being a professional, being an expert, having to know every single detail of the comp plan, having to know this. And then his team wasn't growing. And why wasn't it growing? Because they all looked at him and said, I can't be an expert. I can't do that. So he's like, no, it's like the comp plan. Here's a video. Oh, there it is over there. Like, use the tools. You do not have to be an expert. Like, that's the whole point. Go on a 3-way call, whatever it is, let someone else do the talking. And that's what we have. That's the kind of stuff we're going to get from these leaders that are going to come over, and they're going to train us and help us, and all of us are going to benefit from it. Gosh, Terry and I we're all still learning. We knew nothing. And we all have to grow, and having this come in right now is just, I've been praying for this. And
yeah, that's exciting. We got some real veterans that have made literally millions and millions of dollars in this business, least of which is Steve Schultz, who did an absolutely mind-blowing, amazing job at running the show and leading this event on the stage. He was engaging, he was funny, he was professional, and it engaged the rest of us to be the same way. So I'm excited for what we have. It's a great future for those that hang on to the rope and want to engage. It's never been easier to build and share. And how coincidental was it that there was a veterans conference going on along with a disabled conference going on at the exact same resort that we were doing our North American launch. And I saw team members everywhere sharing the tech with these veterans, with these disabled people, and talk about, a blessing from above to be able to have those people that contact. And so this world will know about our tech. This world, beyond a shadow of a doubt, will know that the Super Patch is a household brand name, and they will have it in their cupboards as tools no different than those that used to have, and probably will sort of use less drug products and more of these in their cupboard for sure. So I'm excited about that. So what do you think? How about Alicia? Alicia, why don't you jump on and give us your thoughts on
I hope that the background noise isn't bad.
No, fine.
I've been fortunate to go to Las Vegas, Toronto, few Chicago events, now Orlando event. They're powerful, like absolutely powerful. And if you can humble yourself enough and get out of your own comfort zone and talk to the leaders. I joined this business. I was today years old, you guys. I was today years old when I found that the company that I joined almost 6 years ago had just launched in the United States a month prior. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like just a whole launch with Canada, United States in the same. So when I joined, there was no upline. There was nobody knew what we were doing, and we just did it. But I want to say, like, our product is the most powerful product on this planet. And you have to think, we reached 6 million people with socks and insoles. You really have to grasp that. It wasn't really a consumable product. 6 million people in 2 countries. So this is about to just explode. So if I can say one thing, when you're at events, surround yourself with the leaders, ask questions, ask all the questions, because Troy was amazing this weekend. He really wanted to know what we thought. He wanted to know what the field thought, because I'm so excited what he's bringing to the table, because I believe in the next 2 months at the next event, this event was amazing. It was powerful. The next event in September, which I can't be at, unfortunately, I'll be in Africa, but that event is going to be the most professional event that Super Patch has put on to date. So I'm so excited about that one. The growth is going to be amazing. Our back office is going to be amazing. The connection with our customers is going to be streamlined and simple, and it's just going to blow up. So ask the questions, though. Ask the questions and get out of your comfort zone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alicia. And I got to say, it was fun hanging with you this weekend, and we had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. And that, that's part of it too. Jen Moyer, who's one of our teammates as well, she's always coined the phrase, if we're not having fun, we're not doing it right. And I got to tell you, we had a lot of fun, and thanks for your comments for sure. Paul Vandeven.
Hey guys, I'll definitely reiterate what Alicia said. Meeting the people, like, there's nothing like an event. You can do Zooms, you can do all kinds of things, but to get that kind of that charge when you're in the room and an event's going on, you just can't recreate that, on a computer. And so that was the big thing. The other thing is not only hanging around with the leaders, but just getting to know, our colleagues and other people on the team, and just being around a group of like-minded people, talking ideas, talking about, learning things that people are doing that can help us in our own business. And it was a awesome event. It was worth every mile and kilometer I drove to be there, because that it was an honor and a privilege to be in that room with people that had just started to, people that have been there almost, have been there from the start or almost from the start. And I am going to post tonight on my Facebook page that on the way home, you never know what's going to happen. And, watch for it. I pulled off at a rest stop and changed somebody's life. So it can happen anywhere you're at. We don't have to carry a great, big, huge thing around that we got to bring with us. We got this little square patch that can make all the difference in the world to someone. So it was, I just highly recommend that, when there's live events, like, do whatever you can, sell what you got to sell in order to get there, because, whether it's 4 hours or a day or whatever, it is just totally worth being there.
Yeah, good stuff, Paul. And, I don't recall you ever missing too many events. And, I've seen your business grow. I've seen you grow personally by being at events. And I know that I feel like you do, that however you have to get there, whether you drive, whether you fly, whether you hitchhike, whatever, you can get there if you can, because they're amazing events. So fantastic. Sherry Lynn.
Hello.
Hey,
So
how you doing?
yeah, good, great. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Those events, like they're invaluable. You know, there's no price that you can put on being there in person. The energy that you feel in that room, it's like I'm still flying high from it. You know, it's being able to be there in person, like Alicia said, and being able to go up to different people that like yourself and get to learn from you, get to learn from Paul, as well as the main event itself. It's worth everything. So I'm really grateful that I had this opportunity to be able to be there. I hope to make the September event as well, because each and every event you come away from, you grow as an individual, as a business person, and as a Super Patch representative. So it's worth its weight in gold to be there. So I'm really grateful. Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Sherilyn. So
Sure.
your takeaway with this company and your thoughts at being in the right place and your thoughts on the changes they're talking about and going to implement with regards to the ease of operation in the back office and so on. I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, this company's brand new since basically the 15th or 14th of January, and you being relatively new. What was your takeaway on your thoughts on not only the product, but where you're going to go with your business?
It's only up from here. I'm so excited to see what the future brings, because there has been a change in my business since the Super Patch launch in January. The way that, you know, he's brought in the join for $50, get the free products, you know, like people see that value. They want that value. And then to have, you know, things kind of more streamlined and smooth in the back office, we're only going up, and we're going up fast. Like, yeah. I already feel it, you know, and you do have to step out of your comfort zone. But at that point, that's when we grow, right? So if we don't step out of our comfort zone, well, then we can still be sitting back here. But I'm not missing out on this. I'm moving forward. I'm seizing this opportunity because I am in the right place at the right time. And my intuition tells me, don't go anywhere. I'm holding on to that rope.
Yeah, good for you, girl. Well, I know that, you know, we're totally a blue ocean product. There's nobody in the world has what we have.
Absolutely.
And to see where we're going, the expansion that we've just had recently, the work that they're doing on getting, you know, the DCs organized in Europe and getting that up and running is being fervently worked on. And we're glad to have you part of it. And it was exciting weekend and fun to hang out too as well, Sherilyn. So enjoyed it. So thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Kathy Gage.
Kathy Gage is in the house.
Kathy Gage is in the house. Oh, and Jen Ware's in the house too.
And so is Jen, and so is Lori. She's just attending to the dogs.
Yeah, right on.
And but excited to be on the call, and I really I'm like everybody else, had a fantastic time this weekend. And like,
yeah, you're a veteran. You're a veteran. You've been in this company since the beginning, and we're just talking about, you know, ups and downs. Being sort of the pioneers in a company is not always the easiest job in the world to sort of, you know, stay positive all the time. But after this weekend's event and being there and hearing it and feeling the excitement, because we can't sort of portray that on a Zoom call. We can't sort of give everybody that feeling of excitement, that feeling of enthusiasm that we feel being at an event, and that's why it's important to be there. But what's your takeaways, you know, from the event as to where this company is going, as being a regional vice president in this company, second rank from the top, and where it's going? Give us your thoughts on that, and then Jen, I'm going to hear from you, so you're not getting off easy either. So.
Okay, so basically my takeaway this weekend, I was really excited that Jay brought everybody across the stage, like not just the people that have done well, everybody in that room went across the stage. I was super excited about that because, you know what, if it wasn't for my team, there wouldn't be a regional VP Kathy. So I was really excited that he brought everybody across the stage. And I think I know we're going in the right direction now, because I just feel like the right people are coming on, and we need that. Like they're saying, you know, some people are like, yeah, well, there's big multi-level marketers coming in. Well, I'm happy about that, because they're actually going to guide the way, because they know what we need, they know what they're doing, and they're going to guide Jay. Jay is not a multi-level marketer, and he doesn't portray to be. And that's why it's going to be great to have these people come in and help us. It was, I loved all of them, their speeches. And the one thing that I really enjoyed was Eva, when she was on the stage and she talked, but she's so genuine. And after it, you know, she hugged me and she's like, I can't wait this is like family, and I just can't wait to help everybody. And they're going to start training once they get the app rolling. It's still 30 to 60 days out for the app, but they're trying to perfect it. And Troy is going to start doing training once a week on how to build your business on social media, and as well as how to build your business from your phone by having your app. And so there's great things coming. That's what I really took out of it this weekend. Yes, it's great to get together. If you can at all get to events, this event in September, everybody needs to get there, because it doesn't matter. I understand this time there wasn't a lot of time for people to prepare and whatnot, and I understand that. But going forward, we have September coming up. We've got 3 months to prepare. There's not a date per se, but Steve said it's probably going to be the 3rd or the 4th month of, or 4th week of September. So let's plan on towards the end of September I know the thing says Florida, but Steve did say that it may not be Florida. It could be Texas. Like, we don't know yet. So just open your schedules up for the end of September, and hopefully that you can get there to the event, because there's nothing like it. And there's no way that we can bring the energy back. And so now I think that, you know, like the founders are going to, you know, it's $175 ticket to go to that event. It's paid for if you're a founding member. There's different things with the founding member. There's going to be a dinner with Jay if you're a founding member. There's going to be special training with Jay if you're a founding member, and so on and so on. So I think really why a lot of people are on this call tonight is to find out about the Founders Program, and to find out exactly how the reading is meant on that. And I think Paul was going to do some training on that, and you as well, Terry, on that Founders package. And I think a lot of people are on here to find out about that. So I'm going to be quiet for now, and thank you all.
Thanks, Kathy. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, let's quickly, we're already at the half-hour mark, Paul. Let's talk about the Founders Pack and the benefits of looking at the Founders Pack.
Okay, just bear with me, guys. There's not an official thing for this in the back office. It's a little fuzzy, probably. I kind of put the words on the other side so everyone can read it. So basically, people are a little bit confused on this Founders Kit. So what it is it's $1,550 plus tax. The product, if you do the math on it, I think it's almost $2,000 worth of product. You get 47 packs of patches, 27 full packs, 24 packs. Now, 6-month qualification to earn bonuses. So what that means is every month you do not have to qualify for your commissions. You don't have to have personal purchases or people purchasing online or a smart chip. But I do want to point out before you say, oh, I'm going to turn off my smart chip or whatever, if you have to keep your smart chip going, because if you're getting your free packs of patches, if you turn your smart chip off, you're no longer going to get those free packs of patches. So just remember that, yes, this qualifies you for the 6 months. You do not have to qualify. So that's your choice with which way you want to go with that. Now, the earning opportunities is lifetime founding rank paid as managing director. So what this means is you can have a lifetime rank of managing director. You can say, I'm managing director, but you only get 6 months of being paid as managing director, because what they're doing is giving you kind of a head start that you can now build towards you being a managing director. And after 6 months, it's up to you to maintain qualification from that point forward. This does not mean you get a free ride as managing director for life. You still have to do the work. This is just giving you that head start. So if you do the math on this, 90 times 6, the qualification is $540 that you technically don't have to do. So take that off of the cost of the founder's kit. Then you get a ticket to the event. It's $175. Take that now off, and then take the profit you get from all the packs of patches. So this is a very incredible opportunity for everybody, because you're getting the profit in the kits. You're getting the, there's a sterling silver, gosh, what do they call it? Like not a lanyard, but a pin. And you get this pin, and there's only 500 pins, and no one else will ever have one of these pins. You also get a passport to all events, which is just, it's a shiny, blingy. It's showing that you're dedicated, you're a founder. You also get a placket that, says, hey, you're a founding member. And all of this stuff is incredible for when you're trying to talk to other network marketers and different things like that, because you've been there since the launch of, the company. Because guys, this is a new company. Remember that Vox Life is a Canadian company. This is an American company. This is where we're going. It's the Super Patch company. And yes, no one was grandfathered in it. We all bought founder kits if we wanted one. That was a choice that somebody could make. So don't get confused with the 30. So what this means is the 30-day money back, and note the founder pack is available for purchase only at enrollment. It's open for everybody to buy right now. But if you bring somebody new in, they have to buy that founder's kit right away on enrollment, or they can't go back and get it. Just like our other packs, it works the exact same way. So pretty much that's in a nutshell. But you also get, that passport wallet, the founder badge with the lanyard, the lifetime rank, the qualification, the mobile app. So when the mobile app comes out, we're going to have to pay for that app monthly. It is going to be so sophisticated, so up to date. I really hope, well, for my sake, that it eliminates the new associate handbook, to be honest, but so I don't have to edit it every 3 days. Yeah. That would be fantastic. So that's included. I don't know what that is a month. It's usually $10 a month. So you got another $120 free. You got VIP seating. You have a cocktail. You meet the founder. You hang out with Jay. You have training with Jay all about the products. I mean, it just goes on and it goes on and it goes on. So this is and sorry guys, I meant to edit this. I don't want to confuse you. It says an EU founder pin in the other side in the zoomed in version of the text. I meant to change that, because that is it should have been the other
you said North American.
Yeah, North American. So that's, I don't know if we need to open this up to questions now. I want to make sure that everybody's just on the right page and that they understand what that means.
The other thing, Paul, with this is it's right up. I mean, it's, you can write the expense of this off as a founder as well. So yeah, let's open it up to questions, and then we can target the questions for sure. So let me see who's can you stop your share there for just a second?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Stacy Hall. Hi, Stacy.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Hello, everyone. Very exciting. And I do have 2 questions for clarity. if you are able to put that back up, it does not say that it's only paying out for managing director for 6 months. It actually says lifetime.
It says lifetime rank, I believe.
Yes, but there's no specification for how long you get the managing director commission.
Yeah, go ahead and share your screen again, Paul.
And then I have a second question. Are you screen sharing? Okay. Yeah, so each founder pack, it says lifetime founder rank paid as managing director, opportunity to earn unlimited depth bonus, but it doesn't say anything about 6 months.
Yeah, maybe we're
well, I'm just trying to look at the other side of the
I believe I seen it somewhere.
6 month qualification to earn downline bonuses.
Yeah, but that doesn't say at the managing director. And
Yeah,
it doesn't say that we don't have to meet the qualification for 6 months.
yeah, you get 6 month qualification to earn downline bonuses. It says that there.
Okay, so that's what that part means, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
now the
say
earning,
paid.
well, let me double check on that. I don't know I copy pasted this too, and that's their document. So yeah, I'll that can be double checked. But as far as I knew, it was only for the first 6 months, and then it had to be maintained after that. If it's not, well, even better. Obviously, for sure. But
yeah,
I don't
that
know
would
why.
be great.
Yeah.
And then the
next,
the second question is, it says only 500 available, but if everybody coming in can also buy it, new enrollments, is it going to cap at 500 and then disappear, or only 500 people can buy it right now before they make it available to all new enrollments?
no, it's 500, and then there's no more founding members. And there's only 1,000 in Europe, and there's still some left, but not a lot. So if you know anyone in Europe, once the 1,000 are up, there's only 1,000 founding members, and then there'll only be 500 in North America.
And just to let everybody know that I did get a number today that there are under 200 left for Canada and US.
Okay,
Yeah.
for all of North America. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over 300 are gone right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I think 200 went, well, yeah, really fast. So
I think 200 went at the event.
there's still time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for pointing that out. I'll update everybody on how that works. It's probably in a discussion, it was told, but yet it's kind of, gray here. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of that.
Thanks, Stacy.
And anybody else, I'll stop the share again just so that we can see who's who. So there's a lot of people on the call. Please put your hand up and ask the question. We can't go back through the whole chat. I know there's probably a ton of questions there, but it's just so much easier for us if you would just raise your hand and just let us know what your question is.
Trish Rossiter. Go ahead, Trish.
Hi guys. Hi. Pretty
Hi.
exciting. I'm sorry to have missed it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about what the app is going to do for us, please?
So
go ahead, Terry.
Well, so they're updating the app that we have right now. They're going to be doing a complete overhaul in the back office, period, Trish, and then it's going to align with the app. So right now it's relatively difficult in our back office to find out who on our team is qualified, who is close to being, a rank, who, a lot of times we don't know that somebody may not have ordered or may not be on SmartShip. And so they're revamping it completely so that it's user friendly, so that we can type in something, anything we're looking for through a search, and bam, it comes up. How many people does Trish Rossiter have in her downline? Bam, it comes up. How many people are qualified? It'll show the people and names that are qualified. So it's going to be very dynamic, and it's going to be very easy to use, but it's going to align more with the changes that they're doing in the back office. And they're basically right now, from my understanding, negotiating with 3 different suppliers or software companies to build this for us. So it's going to be state of the art. And you got to remember, folks, we've you know, we're 7 years old as of June, and as a wearable technology company, but we're only 5 months old as the Super Patch company, right? So there'll be a lot of positive changes coming, and we all have to focus on you know, the positives that we have now, and I think we'll all be pretty pleased with the changes that they're making. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thanks. And do you have any names to share with us of the new people that are jumping on board?
Sure. Angel Lee is one name. There's another gentleman that's 7-figure earner that was at the event. His name is Troy Curl. Last name is spelled Kearl. There's another huge female leader named Eva. I don't even want to try to pronounce her last name because I think it's.
Oh, come on, Terry, try it.
It's Greek. I think it's Konolopolopoulos, something like that. But again, a huge 7-figure earner, and she was absolutely a riot up there because she told everyone that her husband was a kept man. And he stood up and agreed and applauded the fact that he was. So that was really kind of fun. So those are just to name a few. There's some huge players that have just joined recently as well that have been in for a bit. Paul, you can name a couple of the people that you know of.
Yeah, so we have people like Glenn Taylor, Jim Britt, Cliff Walker. Gosh, there's a lot of different people coming on board. So just watch, guys. I mean, like, we could rhyme names all day. Some are in the woodwork, some are watching. That's the thing. We have to, you know, just know that, you know, we got to get out, and just be present. And these people are looking for different opportunities, because remember, ingredients change and ours only gets better. We can't change our pattern. We can only make the pattern. So,
Paul, can I step in here for 1 sec?
Go ahead.
I just called Steve and got clarification. We get paid at managing director for life.
Yes. Okay.
So we do get paid at managing director for life. What the 6-month thing is that you are qualified for 6 months that for your commissions, like you explained it earlier. So you don't have to worry about, oh, am I there? Am I qualified? You're automatically qualified to get that. But like Paul said, don't run out and cancel your smart ships, because then you lose your 2 free packs. Yeah. But you are paid at managing director for life.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Yes, so that's funny. I just got that text from Steve. I was double checking with him. So that was great timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better. That clarifies, because sorry guys, I didn't mean to confuse anyone, but that one's just, you know, now you have the ability, so you can go right down unlimited, infinity from managing director on. So that's a huge deal when it comes to you know, being a founding member. So everyone just has to make that choice themselves if they're ready to just really build this business and go for it. That's going to be a huge thing for you in the future.
Yeah. Karen Pugh. How are you, Karen?
Great, thanks. Great. Do we know yet when the EU will be open for customers to order online?
We don't have a firm date yet, Karen. They're still looking at DCs, where they're going to they're trying to target for the end of June.
DC is direct customer, I'm guessing?
Distribution center.
Distribution center, okay.
Yeah. So they're still looking. There's a couple locations that they're looking at and trying to follow sort of what other very, very successful big companies have done and where they've distributed out of to Europe for the fastest and most effective thing. So they are on it. They're hoping that they can get the distribution center up and operational by the end of June.
That's only a few weeks. That seems, if they don't even have a spot yet, that doesn't seem
well. They haven't. It's
too realistic.
It's that's what we're being told. So whether it's realistic for them or not, we also didn't think that we'd have 28 countries open in 3 weeks too. So I think that they're working in the right direction, and there's a lot more people. They've hired 9 people in customer service. So they're on training right now. They're doing, they have people that'll be working on working for customer service remotely as well. So I think you'll see a lot of improvements coming. We've all felt the growing pains of a young company. And, but what we can't lose sight of is the positivity of the product that we have and what it's doing for people in the world. And so all these other issues will be resolved. They were talked about at this event. Not necessarily extensively to give us the fine details, but rest assured that we met a couple of the ladies that are working, for us remotely. Really very professional customer service type people. So I think we'll see some positive changes. And you know what? Let's face it. They want to get the DC up and running as fast as they can because the European market is absolutely itching to go. So, they haven't been open that long for their founders packs, and there's not, as Paul said, there's not very many founders packs left of the 1,000 that were available. So we'll keep everybody as posted with the progress as it goes for sure, and we'll let you know as soon as we find out any intel for sure. But great question.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Karen. Stacey? Please go ahead.
Yeah, since Steve said this verbally, did he give an indication where he's going to put it in writing, or can you guys put it in writing from that text so we have something to hang our hat on?
Yeah, we'll get, we'll ask corporate for an edit on it to clarify it, just to make the language a little clearer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And I'll lower my hand finally.
Okay, thanks. Bernie Morrison, go ahead.
Am I unmuted? Am I good?
We can hear you. Okay. How you doing?
Hi, doing good. Yeah, I got to miss the last one. Bummer. But I'm looking at getting the package here. Couple questions. When you go over managing director, then you'll get paid for that, correct? You don't stay at it.
Oh yeah, yeah. As you reach ranks above managing director, if you apply the founders pack, you get paid at the rank you achieve. Yes. Just
clarifying that. And if I can't make the next one, we have our mother-in-law staying with us, so we never know what's going on. Can I gift my ticket to somebody else?
That's a good question. I'm sure you can.
Okay. I have somebody in Texas that I'm actually in Minnesota, but I have somebody in Texas that.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that question. I don't think Paul has any intel on that, but it's never been I don't think it's been a problem.
Okay.
Because there may be some people that have won the trip to Cabo that can't go that maybe want to gift it to somebody on their team.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll get some clarification on that, but it's a great question, Bernie.
Yeah. Well, that isn't a deal breaker for me either. It was just a question.
No, it's a great question though. And again, if I think it's a great gift to give somebody on your team for sure. I think a Cabo trip is even a better gift, but.
Yeah. Are you hinting?
No, great question though.
Yeah. Okay. That was all. Thank you.
Good to see you, Bernie.
You too, Terry.
So, Trish, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot to ask, if we do this to get to the next level, does that include the bonus or no?
To at the managing director rank?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that does or not. I don't think so. But that's a good question. Do you know, Paul?
Oh yeah, that's throwing a loop now.
It doesn't have anything to do with the bonuses, guys. You
So
mean
you
the bonus for achieving the rank?
Right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's no. I
So
asked.
Yeah, so we'll have to look into that, because then it's somebody doesn't have the ability to achieve it organically the other way. So we'll get some clarification on that.
Yeah, because the bonus is more expensive than the actual kit itself. The bonus is $2,500. So
Yeah, so there's got to be something there.
I think it's 1,000. It's 1,000 from team leader to managing director.
But we're meaning right from QA up, all the different ranks, the total, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
We'll have to clarify that for sure. I don't know if they just put your rank as this and pay you as that, but they're going to give you bonuses as you make your way to that. That we'll get an answer for.
Okay.
But those are all the time sensitive bonuses, correct?
Yes, and it's more would be more for new people also. So yeah, it's a good question. We'll have to get some clarification on all that.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with Steve and find out. My thoughts are along with Paul's, that they're not going to pay you a bonus that's worth more than and give you the rank. They're going to pay you at the rank. You'll have that title, and then when it equalizes through your growth of your company, then they'll probably pay you the bonus at that point. That's what my guess would be, but we'll clarify it for sure, Tris. But great question, guys. These are great questions. That's why we want to do these recap calls too. That's for sure. So, Susan, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Simple question. Where are the patches made?
Right now, they are made in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And okay. They're also looking, which is the #1 plant in the world for adhesives. And they're also looking at a European plant that is the #2 plant in the world for FDA approved adhesives. In fact, I'm just going to read an email that I just got that I requested. This is ISO 1099301 or 10 tested, so it's meets government regulations for safety and so on. It's no natural rubber compounds, no acrylic base developed for skin duct. Common medical use applications are cover tape for finished device, so like EKGs, those sort of things. Medical materials for finished device innovations, reinforcement wound care dressing. So it's the #1 adhesive used in the medical field through 3M.
Okay, that's great. So they're North American made. That's awesome.
Yes,
thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Andrea Levine.
Hello.
Go ahead. How you doing?
Good. The manager's packet, is that US dollars or Canadian?
It's US if you buy it in the US, it's Canadian if you buy it in Canada.
Okay, so the 155, whatever it was, is Canadian.
Yeah, 1550 US for US associates or new associates, and 1550 Canadian for Canadian or Canadian new associates, plus tax.
But you said we could buy it now if we're already enrolled.
If you're already an associate, yes, you can go into your back office into your shopping cart, and you can buy it and become a founding member today.
Okay.
When they announced it, just to give you an example, I look at this as a great business opportunity that I can be a founding member of something that's going to change the world, and I can leverage that, and also the fact that I can write it off. Not to mention that I can sell the products out of my trunk of my car. That's another thing. But I can write off the expense of it. It pays for my trip in September for the ticket. It's a business expense, so I can write it off. And to me, it's just a wise decision. So when they announced it, I ordered it from my cell phone in my chair in the audience, along with a number of my teammates that did it, because it just made sense for us from a business perspective. So it's got to make sense for you to do it. But I want to be a founding member of this company. without any question whatsoever.
Is it like buying stock in the company, or is that available as well?
No, it's not like buying stock. There's no stock available in the company. This is just a business proposition. If you want to buy stock in the company, it has to go public first. And it's not going to go public. So.
Okay, good enough. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Chanda.
Yes, I was just wondering for the trip, the tickets are for the one in September.
Mm-hmm.
And when will we know exactly where it's going to be at?
I'm going to give you my gut feel. I don't know. I'm going to give you my gut feel, but don't anybody bank on this. I know that Jay loves Vegas. And my guess is that it's going to be in Las Vegas. So, but don't quote me on that. But that's just my gut feel, because I know how much Jay loves Vegas and how much fun Vegas can be for all of the associates when we go there. It's a very fun place. We've had an event there before, and so that's just my gut feel. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But they will nail down a venue very, very soon, and they will make it an announcement very, very shortly as to when in September and where in September. And we will make it, public as soon as we know. But if I'm a betting man, I put my money on Vegas. So
I'm all in on Vegas, and I only say that because there's direct flights, guys, that go there. Like, it's one of those places where everyone can get there, and it's cheap, and it's not doing 3 bunny hops and being on a plane for 19 hours.
And the places are big enough, Paul, that everybody can stay in the same place. We can house, thousands of people there, right?
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of places you can't get events. You can't rent anything. It's full, because we've been shut out for 3 years. So that's where I'm thinking it goes there as well. But like you say, that's my vote.
Yeah, that's my vote. And that's my guess. But my guess will be the Venetian.
The tickets are to the event, right? Not like
tickets for entry to the event, not for your flights and hotel.
Okay, that's okay.
Thanks, Anna. Okay, Jeanette, go ahead and unmute. You're still muted.
I'll send you a unmute request. You should get that. Your sound may be off. Your microphone. There we go.
Jeanette.
Okay.
We can
Hi
hear
guys,
you now.
how are you?
Good, nice to see you.
Okay, so yeah, for past being into multi-level marketing, I know the power of having events. And the power of having events is when you bring new people. This is where it grows fast. But my other question, maybe it's going to be a long question ahead. When you're talking legacy, we're talking about our family, our kids. I know I'm thinking, I'm not there, but if we pass that to our kids when we're not here, I assume they will keep the managing director.
Whatever status that you're at when you will your position.
Yeah, like in our will or something like that. Our kids will profit for what we build today. That's what I'm trying to say.
Willable.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing will be lost. Everything will be gained. It stays
100%.
there.
We'll stay as it is when it's willed.
Thank you very much.
We'll give them the opportunity to grow it more too, right? If that's what
and change their mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
We do have families, they don't understand what we're doing. So
thanks, Jeanette.
Thanks.
Okay. Is it Nella?
Nayla.
Hi, Nayla. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. It's about Europe.
Okay.
I have someone who signed up in France May 12, and another one in Spain after that on 23. and they didn't get anything yet from the company. And in Spain, they didn't get even an email, nothing about what they did, when they're gonna have the kit with liberty and freedom and all the papers. They didn't receive anything.
No email. I'm sure the email didn't go into their junk, or did they check their junk?
The girl in France, yes, but in Spain, no. And his name is there. I already checked it.
Okay.
So everything is correct, but they didn't get anything. And the girl in France doesn't know even when she's gonna get the product to start selling.
So what I would suggest that you do is you call customer service.
I did.
Okay.
And they said it's on hold, and they don't know when it's gonna happen. This is not the answer I would like to have.
No. I will do my best to try and help you if you want to. The other person you can email is Steve S.
Okay.
STEVES @superpatch.com. He's VP of Global Sales.
Okay.
So Steve S. @superpatch.com.
I do that.
Yeah, email him. He's really good at getting back, and he should be able to give you some updates and as to when they're going to ship out the founders packs for the European countries now.
Yeah, so people is in standby.
Yeah. So he'll have answers for you. He'll get it straightened out for you so that you can communicate with your team members.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, no, thank you. Okay, Edna, good to see you. You have to unmute.
Good to see you, Terry. Yeah, it was great to see all the posts about the Canadian originals down there in Florida. It was really awe-inspiring. And you might have covered this already. My phone heated up and I had to wait for it to cool down. I'm still a little confused of why we are called founders. There's no new company, is there? It's still the Super Patch company, but it's just delayed that we are actually founders of it. I call you guys the founders.
No, well, so the Vox Life is a whole separate company. It's a Canadian company. We've now merged to the Super Patch company. That's an American company. So now we are founding members of the Super Patch company. Vox Life has nothing to do with this. So this is an opportunity. It's a brand new company is what
I totally get that, Paul. We've had that before, but we launched Super Patch in January, and now this is we are called founders now. That's the confusing part to me.
But we don't have to be called founders. This is just an opportunity. It's just a label they put on it, Edna.
Oh, okay.
You're a founder because you bought the founders pack, right?
Okay.
So that's why I said I got to be a founder twice. I got to be a founder in the Vox Life company, and then I had the opportunity to be a founder in the Super Patch company as well. And I chose as a business decision to be a founder in both companies.
Gotcha.
Right? And so I can leverage that with people that I'm speaking to about this, that I'm a founder, which means, I've been in it from the beginning, so to speak. And we are grassroots. We are the people that built this. We're the pioneers of this. And that's something to be very proud of. I look at it and say, well, if we're a $1 billion company in 5 to 10 years, I can say I was a founder of that company. Right.
Right on.
So for me, it's kind of, I don't know, I'm competitive. It's kind of bragging rights for me too. Plus, it's a hell of a deal. It's $1,920 worth of product for $1,550 plus all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's an economic value to me to have those patches, that I can have on hand to sell out of the trunk of my car and use my own app to charge people if I choose to. It's a business requisition that I chose to buy. And for me, I can say you know, 10 years down the road, I can say if this is a legacy company for me, if I will this to my children, I can say, my kids can say my dad was a founding member of that company. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just, it's powerful for me. It's powerful for me to use as a tool to recruit, right?
Okay.
It gives me credibility as somebody in the company. And I need, you know, I need as much credibility as I can have. You know, I think anyways.
You've got it, Terry.
I think that we should wrap this up, Terry. We're already 10 minutes after 9. So
oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah. I know
yeah. So
thank you.
Thank you, Edna, for that. So yeah, we'll find out the questions that people need clarification on to the best of our ability. And I'm just going to stop the recording.